Are you? My name is Jennifer Morris, and I am live on Facebook, and this will also be downloaded and recorded. So you might be watching the recording because this will be sent out in an email because it's important, and we want to make sure that you guys all know about it. So just bear with me for a moment. I'm just going to make sure that I am actually coming through by going through my phone. Yep, and I'm just going to send this to a couple of people that I know wanted to see it. So give me 1 second while I do that, and then I will begin to explain this amazing free product program that Pruvit has. So give me 1 sec. All right. There we go. All right, so let's get right to this, guys. What I'm talking about is this. This was my last month's receipt, okay? You can see that all I paid was $39, which was the shipping and tax. So they charge tax because the way this works is that it actually has a value in the system, so there is a tax applied. But basically I paid $39 for a box of strawberry peach. I got 2 electrolytes, the flavored electrolytes, which are awesome. I got the Blue Ocean Black Label. I got a bottle of MCT 143, and because it's my 4th month on SmartShip, I also got a free product, which is the original Ketones, and this is like an upgraded version of the original. This is Ketones with MCT in it. Really good. It's orange flavored and it's delicious. So that's what I got, guys, for $39. Now, how did I do that? Obviously, I'm a promoter, so it's a little different for me, but not much. And I'm going to explain this. So what I'm going to do when I'm done this is in the comments, I'm going to post pictures of how this works. And it's also in our announcements here on Keto Connection. You can go and look at the announcements to learn about the free product program. Okay, so it's all laid out for you, nice and clear. And this is about our SmartShip program here. So I will post the photos of those in the comments when we're done. And if you do have questions as I'm going along, feel free to ask them in the comments. I'm not seeing any comments right now, so I'm not sure if that's just me or if it's, oh, there's a comment. Okay. So yeah, so comment please, because I think I can see them now, which is good. And if you're watching this on the replay or a recording, you can always reply to the email, or you can always reply, like ask a question in the comments as well. So I'm going to explain how this works. Very simply, guys, let me ask you guys, when was the last time that you told somebody about something that you liked, right? Like you had a positive experience and you told somebody, oh yeah, like that movie, that was so good. You need to watch this. Like I found out about Yellowstone on Netflix because somebody at my gym told me, you know what, you really should watch Yellowstone. It's really good. I love it. You're gonna love it. You'll fall in love with the characters, etc. Right? So we started watching Yellowstone, right? That person didn't get paid or get anything free to tell me about a television program. We do it all the time, right? Another example, like you find something really cool at the store that like you enjoyed eating or, you know, consuming or whatever, and you tell somebody about it, right? And that's really all this is. It's just you are getting rewarded for referring somebody, right? So like you don't get rewarded for 98% of the referrals that you do. You don't even realize that you're referring things or people to things, but we do it all the time. For some reason, when it comes to ketones, people like just get their back up against the wall and they don't talk about it, which I find really kind of strange because it's an amazing product and it helps a lot of people. And by keeping it to yourself, guys, and this is the mindset shift here, you really have to realize that what we have is a tool that literally can change somebody's life. And if you don't tell that person or somebody in your life that you care about ketones, you could be potentially preventing them from making a positive change in their life to help them move forward. So just kind of keep that in mind, because it's kind of like, you know, you see somebody in the lake or the ocean and they're struggling to swim, they maybe are drowning, and you've got this beautiful life preserver and you just walk right on by them and you don't even throw it out to them. And that's what I like to think about when it comes to ketones. They truly can be and are a life preserver for many, 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 many people. So let's start off with what you need to do first to make sure that you even qualify to get free products. First of all, you need to be on SmartShip, okay? If you are not on SmartShip, what you are doing is you are paying full price for your product, which is kind of crazy. I don't understand why somebody would not want to be on SmartShip, because SmartShip allows you to get 22% off. See, it says subscribe and save 22% off. So right out of the gates, you're going to get 22% off. You get a free gift every 3 months. So for me, it was the original Ketones with the MCT this month. This is like, worth $150 right here, or more. And then you actually get access to, like, first access typically to new products, new flavors, new stuff that comes out, as well as other exclusive discounts that only apply to SmartShip customers, okay? And the only way to get free product, guys, is that you have to have your account set up to be on SmartShip. Now, if you don't know how to set up your SmartShip, please reach back out to your referrer. It's really simple. You're just going to log into your cloud.justpruvit.com, cloud.justpruvit.com. There's a little button. It says SmartShip. You click on that. You click Setup, and you just put whatever you want in your SmartShip cart. And that will not be charged today. It will be charged in 30 days from today, and then it will be shipped to you. Now, common questions we get about SmartShip. Can I cancel it? Yes, you can cancel it anytime. When you cancel it, well, the company's not going to give you a free gift for not being a loyal customer, so you're going to miss out on that free product. So I encourage you to, at least go for 4 months so that you get your free product. It's essentially you're getting 3 free products a year, or is it more than that? No, it's 4 free products a year, right? Because every 3 months that you're on SmartShip, you're going to get free products. So 4 times a year, you're going to get something free. So if you can cancel it, you can stop it anytime, but if you do, you're not going to get the free product, and you won't enjoy the 22% off anymore moving forward unless you reset up your SmartShip, okay? So get that SmartShip set up. That is the first step, because if you don't, then you can't partake in the free product program. So once you set up your SmartShip, and if you're unclear on how to do that, or if you're struggling, again, please reach out to your referrer and they will help you. Or if you don't know who your referrer is, reach out to me. I'm happy to help you. We work as a team here, and we're always here to support and help you, okay? So here at the bottom, this little thing talks about the free product program very simply. So basically, this is where the referral comes in, okay? So you're on SmartShip, and I should have brought some people with me, but say you have a friend named Joe and your mom, and your mom and Joe want to drink Ketones. Well, all they need to do is order their Ketones and be on SmartShip, like you, and then once their first SmartShip processes, your SmartShip will be free, okay? So say I buy my Ketones today, my mom and Joe buy their Ketones tomorrow. It will take into the 3rd month for me to get my SmartShip paid for by their purchases, because their SmartShip, their first one, must process for mine to become free. And guys, this is really important. This is not a one-shot deal. This is not, you don't just get free product once. This is forever. As long as Joe and mom are on SmartShip with me, then I will get my products for free, okay? Now, one other thing before you start referring people is you need to have what's called a referrer code. This referrer code is very, very simple to find and set up, okay? So in your Pruvit accounts, if you go into your settings, which is directly under your name, whether it's on your phone or on the computer, you're going to see your name, your little avatar. If you have a photo in there, if you don't, it's just going to be like a little head. You just click on just under that settings, and then you're going to see a button that says referrer code. You're going to click on referrer code, okay? In there right now, if you don't have a referrer code set up, you're going to see some randomly generated number. It'll look like a bunch of letters and numbers together. So all you need to do is click on edit and just put in whatever. For, like, it could just be your first and your last name. It could be a nickname that you go by. It could be whatever you choose, and it will tell you if that referrer code is available. If you have a common name like John Smith, you might need to put in like a number or something after, like John Smith, 25 or something, right? So just kind of keep that in mind. If what you're choosing is unavailable, it might be just because you have a common name, and you might need to choose something else that is easy to remember. Like, I find that if you have a long, complicated name, guys, it's easier to maybe shorten it or go by some kind of nickname, because you don't want people to mistype or misspell your referrer code when you give it to them if they don't know how to copy and paste. So that can be a problem, because then they'll buy from somebody else, which is not good. You want them to buy from you, right? You want to make sure you get credit for referring these people, right? So again, like I said, this is just as simple as telling somebody that you love a Netflix series and they go and watch it, and like Netflix rewards you. Wouldn't that be nice? I'd probably be a billionaire by now, right? And I'm sure a lot of us think that way. Like, I was actually kind of surprised Tesla has a referral program. I have a friend who drives a Tesla, and I was like, man, I really would love a Tesla one of these days. And they gave me this referral code, and it's the same thing. They would get free gas for a year if I bought a Tesla. That's pretty cool. So it's the same idea here, okay? So refer code, smart ship, and then refer to people. And this is where people kind of get hung up. This is what I was talking about before, about feeling weird about talking about ketones to somebody and not really knowing what to say or how to say it. Guys, it's that life preserver that we have, that we're hanging on to, that we're just not throwing out to that drowning person. I'm going to tell you right now, go out into your community. I mean, we're not allowed out really these days. We're supposed to stay at home. So depending when you watch this, maybe this whole fiasco will be over if you're living in Ontario. But anyway, I digress. So, if you go out into the store, into your community, and you take a look around, or just think about your friends, your family, and take a good look at them and, assess. And then this is not meant to be like a judgmental thing, but I would bet that 98% of your friends and family could use more energy, right? They could certainly use more energy to get through their day. Well, guess what ketones do? They give them more energy. So people are always complaining about how tired they are, how down they are, how in a bad mood they are. What would happen if they drank ketones and they were in a better mood and they've had more energy? They would feel better, right? And that would allow them to do more with their life, be more productive, be happier. And that would be great, because then you'd have a happier friend or happy mom or happy daughter or whatever, right? So that's an awesome thing, because I don't want to be surrounded by miserable people. I want to be surrounded by happy people, because I'm happy. So people think I'm crazy because I'm so happy. But the point of the matter is that, like, crazy or not, it's, our human nature is that we should be thriving and we should be happy. But unfortunately, most people aren't. So energy is a huge part of that. Now, fat loss is one of the big things that, like, most people will come to this conversation for initially, right? A lot of people out there, more than 80% of the population has a weight issue. Now, ketones are not really marketed as a fat loss product, but they do help with fat loss. And it's one of the most visual things that people come to ketones for. And it's one of the biggest areas that we talk about, and the biggest thing that most people want. What I would just say to that is that, again, look around. Look at your friends. Look at your family. How many of them have excess body weight that they're carrying around? This is a hard conversation, because you don't want to go to somebody and say, you really need to lose some body fat, right? But I'm sure that your good friends or people in your family have maybe complained to you about their body composition and say, I really should lose some weight. I really am not feeling good. My body just feels sluggish. My jeans don't fit me anymore. I've put on the COVID-19, like all those things, right? I hear these things every day from people. And I'm like, well, there is an answer here, guys. There is something for you that can help you, and that will be a tool for you to move you in that direction, right? So the third biggest thing I find with people is mental clarity. And this is something like that comes up a lot, especially this is what happened with me and my parents. My mom was super forgetful, and I was like, Mom, maybe we should start you on ketones. Maybe we should try you on ketones and see if you will remember and you will have better focus. And lo and behold, within a few months, she did. And she's much, more grounded and happy now because she can remember things better. And that's awesome, right? So there's a lot of people, myself included, who had a lot of mental fog before starting ketones. In fact, I didn't even know how bad it was until I started drinking ketones and I was out of that fog. So if you have people that are forgetful or just kind of run ragged, they just can't keep track of things. Maybe they're like really busy professionals. Maybe they're like busy in their jobs. Maybe they're a frontline worker. Maybe they're working crazy shifts. All these people, there's really no one who cannot benefit from drinking ketones, okay? So just kind of think about that, because it's, I know sometimes it's challenging to bring up the conversation, but there's a lot of openings out there for you to talk about this with people and tell them how good you are feeling, right? Share your experience. You don't have to be a keto expert. No, all you need to do is add them to this Facebook group. And if they're not on Facebook, then connect them with your referrer, and your referrer can answer the more difficult questions, okay? And if your referrer can't answer them, I can answer them. If I can't answer them, we have a whole community of people that can answer them. So when you have your referrer code, and I'm going to type this in the comments as well, all you're going to be doing is giving people your referrer code .shopketo.com. Okay, so like my referrer code is GEMCoach, Jem coach.shopketo.com. And all I'm doing is just giving people that website, because when they go there, then I get the credit for it. And that is how I got all that product for free this month. Now, as a customer, you will qualify for free product when you have 2 customers purchasing ketones. And it's kind of like a 2-for-1 deal. So in other words, if I want to get a box of Keto Nat free every month, I need 2 people purchasing 1 box of Keto Nat free every month. If I want a box of Keto Nat and a box of my Black Label for free, well then both of my people need to be buying this. Does that make sense? Okay. So it's not like, I can order $10,000 worth of product because my Joe and my mom are ordering only 1 box each. No, it doesn't work like that. It's the equivalent dollar value, which will get applied to your smart chip. And this is automatic. You don't have to do anything. Once you qualify, it will automatically happen. And if you have questions about how to actually see that and visualize that and see, do you qualify or not, it actually says it right there under your smart chip, qualified to use Pruvit bucks, because that's what you're earning. You're earning Pruvit bucks to pay for your smart chip. It'll actually say that on your smart chip account, and then it will be free as long as you have those 2 people on smart chip paying for their smart chip. Now, there's another level to this. And what happens if, like, let's say Joe loves ketones and he wants to share it with his friends. So then he's getting free ketones. Well, I have to make sure that I always have 2 people paying for their ketones. So I would need to find another person, let's say Mary, because she was interested in getting some energy. So Mary now is going to go on smart chip, and once her smart chip processes, then my ketones will be free again. Okay, so just not to confuse you, but obviously the company can't give everything away for free because then they would go bankrupt. So it's important that you realize that it's 2 people on smart chip paying for their product that allow you as a customer to get your product for free. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, guys, is as a promoter, and if this is something that you're interested in, you can actually earn up to $500 a month of free ketones, okay? So you can actually apply $500 to your smart chip every single month, because you will earn slightly more Pruvit bucks. Actually, it's the same amount of Pruvit bucks, but you actually qualify to use more of them. And you'll also earn commission. So that's another way to do it as well. But I just want to make sure that you understand what I'm mainly talking about here for our free product program is for customers. And it's something that you really should take advantage of, because you're paying when you don't need to be paying for product. Does it affect your referrer and their commissions? No, because there are 2 more people paying, right? So that's how it works. I think that I've covered most of the free product programs information. So if you guys have questions, or if anybody realizes that I missed anything, let me know. But again, I'm excited that you guys are on this, watching this. I wanted to keep this under 20 minutes, so I'm almost there. I appreciate you all listening to this. And again, if there's anything at all that you need clarification on and how this all works, or you're not sure how to set it up, you're not computer savvy, you're not really sure how to talk to people or what to share with people, put them in this group, right? Add people to this group. People in this group do not have to be drinking ketones. This group is for people who want to learn and who want to educate themselves. So if you want information in here that is not in here, let us know and we will put it in here. And just reach out to your referrer and let them know, and we will put it in here so that we can help you to help your friends to get ketones and for their friends to get ketones, so that we have more healthy, awesome, happy people feeling great and living their best lives and inspiring others to do the same. So guys, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful evening. And for those of you watching this on the recording, again, please respond to the email that this comes from, and let us know how we can help you. Have a great night. Bye.